Hello, hello, hello again, people, and welcome to my channel again. I'm Pauli or Paulina Elisa, and I'm here today to talk about Christmas. And the Christmas time has come again to our lives. Basically, that. Talk about Christmas and the Christmas season, because as I understand, whole December is the Christmas season. Am I wrong? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Sometimes I feel like since October, it's already Christmas, and that's something I want to talk about right now. Well, what about Christmas? You would ask. What about it? It's a cool festivity. People make presents. People give each other gifts. Yeah, cool. Well, my videos are like reflections mostly, things I want to talk about. This all comes spontaneously and from my mind. I don't prepare them much, the videos. I don't prepare them at all. I only think about things I want to talk about, and then I start recording when I feel like it. And I forced myself a bit, because if not, I would never make anything. But yeah, what about Christmas? December started and I was like, okay, it's a month. Life has been overwhelming as fuck, yeah. And this has been a very hard year, and I don't know if it's gonna change too much to the next year, because it's not like the year ends and then it starts another one and things are going to change because of that. That doesn't happen. and it's the video for the Happy New Year, because the beliefs around some dates, no, it's not like that. So this year has been hard, because probably I'm having a hard life right now. So it's not going to change very soon. But that's not the thing. The thing is, I used to love Christmas a lot. I used to love it. When I was a kid, I had a good time. It was a good time. The festivities. And of course it was good, because I was a kid, I wasn't an adult. And you understand that adults are the ones who arrange the whole festivity. So for kids it's great, and even when you're a teenager, then it can be great. When I was a kid, I have to say I was born into a family that was very caring. I felt loved mostly. It's just that I recorded a video about how I don't belong to my family. So it's weird to now saying that I felt very loved. But things are not that simple, people. Things are not just that simple. So yeah, I could have felt loved and at the same time not belonging. Both things can be true at the same time. And more than two, So, but if I'm concrete, I had a family. I was born into a family that gave me love. Not everything's perfect. There are things that could have been better, but essentially there was love. I was provided, I never had any lack of anything, I never had carencies. I'm inventing words right now, because my English is kind of sloppy lately. Well, I never had things I missed. You know how to say it? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't pass. I didn't live. I didn't have hunger. I don't know how to say it, but I had things. I was provided. There were resources. I never missed anything. I never had lack of things. My God, my English is poor right now. But I was a kid that was born in a good environment, in general terms, and felt quite loved. Not in all aspects, and not always, but in general, yeah. But it was a good place to be born. I can't like say it wasn't. No, of course not. It would be ungrateful from my part. It was like, if a kid can have what I had as a kid, yeah, I would agree. Like, there are things that maybe not that much, but in general, yeah, I think it was a good childhood. And I'm a very dreamy person. I'm a very dreamy person. I like fantasies. I don't know if that's the word, but I'm a very imaginative person. I'm a very I love magic. And although I don't like watching that much movies about all those things, but I do like magic. I was a fan of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'm still a fan of it. I mean, it's not I was, it's I am. I'm still a fan. I love that show. Fucking love that show. That show is part of my identity, you know. So, yeah. And of course, Christmas time was a time where I felt the magic. I felt the Christmas spirit all along. And of course, I like the presents. To me nowadays, they are. To me nowadays, it's not like the same as it was before, of course. But today, presents and all that. I mean, I like them, but not the way I liked them before. Like, it's different. It's so different. But I like the magic of opening gifts and the little magic energy that is created when a large group of people. Large is too much to say. I mean, 10 people, 10 persons opening gifts all around. It's cute. I mean, it's a cute moment. That moment when we open gifts, and it's like, it's very cute. I think I like that moment. I liked that moment a lot. And when I was a kid, of course, I received gifts like toys, great toys. Yeah, my dad always, and he knows this, my dad always gave us, he cared a lot about looking for that promised gift now. But that toy, because when we were kids, we asked for toys, especially my brother and me, and he cared a lot about finding the toy, like the movie. But I hope he didn't struggle that much. Sometimes parents do, it's true. And then you see the effort, and it's like, oh my god. But yeah, he cared a lot about finding good toys. Now I'm thinking about specifically a toy, which was a Digivice, you know, Digimon Digivice. He gifted to us. He gifted one to my brother and one for me. I had the red one. I lost it. Oh my god, I hate myself for that. But well, I don't hate myself for that too much, because I don't know when it happened, and you know, well, but my brother still has his, and they work. I love that toy. Was so fucking great, man. I always loved D-pads. I loved them. I loved, and I still love them. And the same with the Sabrina the Teenage Witch. In fact, I have bought some Tamagotchis lately that maybe I'll have to sell because of other reasons, and also because they don't feel that exciting anymore, and I don't have the same time. Well, that's a topic for another video. But I've always loved bipeds, and I fucking love them. And when he gifted those Digivices to us, it was so entertaining. We had so much fun. The toy today, of course, maybe it's not the same. I mean, for kids today, and even for me as an adult, of course, things change a lot. My brain has changed a lot, of course. And I don't perceive the toy the same way, but I mean, the nostalgia there is there. Oh my god. Books can be written about that. So movies can be made about that. Everything. But yeah, I remember that gift, and it was fucking amazing. We had so much fun with it, and it's in fact very simple, a very simple toy if you think about it. Very, very, very techy, very gadgety, but at the same time very simple for the technology that is around today, you know. That was so great. There were many great gifts, and I remember that. But you know, today, of course, what I think about those gifts is not the fact of the object itself, it's all the meaning around them. They are not great because they are objects and because I want to consume. They are great because they were great gifts. And the memories that were created around those gifts are precious, are timeless, I would say. Precious. There are little treasures in your mind. The memories that got created with that. Treasures in your mind. Places where you can go when you feel bad. The things you remember to make your life have a meaning in the darkest moments. That is the magic of a good gift and objects that actually have a meaning. But today, Christmas also means, sadly, and this is not news for anybody, I mean, this is not like a new realization for anybody, of course, but the way that capitalism and the aggressive marketing of these days, that is crazy. It's just fucking crazy. I'm swearing a lot today. It's just that I'm feeling passionate. I wasn't feeling very good when I'm recording this, and so yeah, maybe my mood is a bit weird. I'm sorry for that. I really didn't want to make like a aggressive video. I mean, talking aggressive, but it didn't feel very good. And I wanted to record it because I won't have more time later. So, okay. I apologize for that. I really do. But yeah, I wanted to do a video about this, what I'm gonna say now, apart from this of the Christmas, but it's very connected, about the fact that I'm so exhausted today with ads, publicities, marketing. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I don't know how to explain it harder. I'm very emphatic now because I'm exhausted. I wish I can find for that recent moment, an effect for the voice, because I can't tell you how much exhausted I am about marketing, publicity, of brands trying to sell me things. I just can't stand it anymore. That's why I try to escape of all that. I've had very bad moments this year in terms of mental health, where watching all that felt horrible. So I actually escaped to it like it was the worst illness ever, the worst infection ever. And now that I feel kind of better, that I'm in a better place mentally, not the best, but you know, working very, very decently of how I have been working before, mentally speaking. And I still feel the same way. I feel the same way about the marketing. And well, it's not surprise to anybody because of, and in the sense of, I think many of us are exhausted. What has happened, for example, to social media lately, that you connect to an app and everything is, you enter to Instagram, for example, and everything is somebody or something or whatever trying to fucking sell you something, and you're like, stop. Please stop. Like, this is torture to this point. This is just not a normal marketing. This is just savage. So savage. In that sense, sometimes I think when we think about ourselves, human beings being super evolved beings and creatures, we're not savages anymore. So fake, man. It's like savage has turned into other ways of showing. Maybe I'm not saying this very well in English because it's not my first language. Maybe I'm not expressing it very well. But, it's like the savage is there still in our human brains and ways of acting. We are still savages, just we have transformed it to another ways because we have sophisticated our ways. But I can see the savage thing of the nature. It is there. I mean, don't lie to ourselves. Don't lie to ourselves and to each other. I mean, we're being blind if we think we have left those savages things that make less animals. No, we're still all that. It's just that now you see it in other forms, like in aggressive publicity, in aggressive marketing, because it's savage. It's like that part of the Mean Girls movie when that part, because there were many parts where they did this, when Katie, Lindsay Lohan, Katie saw moments of the teenage life developing, and she kind of she kind of envisioned those moments, but in a savage way, like she would have watched it in Africa where she was when she was a kid. And it's the same thing. It's like, this is still savage. It's just another way. It's just transformed in a bit, but it's the same. Don't be so, don't try to, I say to ourselves, don't self-fool ourselves, because it's there. It's all there. And as all savage things, or maybe I would say everything that feels aggressive to us, it starts to exhaust. It starts to annoy, and it's just, and at least for me, I just can't stand it. I mean, I'm in a moment right now mentally that I can't just normalize it. I just refuse to be in there. So I get away from all that. Sometimes in a way that I feel like I escape all the time in that sense. And it's complicated because sometimes you can't escape everything, and escaping everything makes you be very lonely. And so that's why it's complicated. That's a topic for another video. So right now with Christmas and marketing, excessive marketing. And this is, of course, as I said, not a new realization to anybody, but it's horrible how all that kind of ruins the mood of Christmas. Also, that as I'm struggling economically, I don't have money to buy gifts. And it's complicated because, there's expectation of gifts, but I just now accepted it. I don't have money. And I tell that to the people. I don't have many people, but to the people that are supposedly with me, I just say I will. I tell them that, okay, I can't make presents. But it's not just that. It's also, of course, not the marketing has also killed it. Also the time, everything goes so fast, and Christmas comes and goes in a blink. So it's like you can't even process the festivity anymore. You can't even you can't even live it anymore. It's just something that comes and goes. And it becomes meaningless as fuck. Sorry again, the bad word. So I'm tired. This Christmas got to me when I'm really tired. And I mean, this is not the first year that I feel this way, but this is like the year where I don't know about the next years and me with Christmas. And as I said, I used to love it. Right now, I think I still love things about it. And I don't have money, for example, as I say. And so that is a part that I won't live about Christmas, about buying presents and stuff. And I don't have much energy or time, for example, because I also liked to bake cookies, for example. I'm thinking if I maybe baking some for some people. I'm thinking about it, but I would love that. I will try to make this Christmas time, something nice, because I hate that everything else tries to ruin it. Like, and I'm a very irritable person. I don't know if that's the word. So I get annoyed very easily and especially with all these things that I feel so aggressive right now. The things I have just spoken about. So this Christmas comes to me in a moment where it's complicated in many senses. But deep down, and today maybe it wasn't the best moment to do this video. The one I did in Spanish is a little bit more uplifting, I would say. So if you know Spanish, I would recommend you to listen to that, because I felt better when I recorded that video. But I think I will still try to find my Christmas spirit, even if right now it's kind of blinded. Because I know I have it. Also, what I said in the other video is, well, what is the Christmas spirit anyway? It's also something built. It's also something that they sell to us. So, but what I feel with the idea of Christmas, because I have good feelings to it too. It's not all just grinchy. Just so you know, this video, it's a bit grinchy, but I'm not like that in general. It's just that I was sadly in a bad moment mentally right now. But I actually, as I said, as I used to love Christmas, and I actually did things for Christmas, I still have an appreciation for the holiday. In fact, I made a Christmas tree that is very cute. I have made 2 Christmas trees in crochet amigurumis. I will leave you pictures of them here. I hope I remember that, because then when I'm editing, as I have to edit so fast, I don't remember to put them, but I hope I do. I love making Christmas decorations. I love Christmas decoration, yeah. And if I had money, I probably would do more things in that sense. So yeah, I don't hate it like completely at all. No, that would be a lie. But but it's so sad how the system, and I'm blaming the system, yeah, how it destroys it to us. And yeah, my recommendation in that sense is to just get away from everything that feels like they are forcing it to you. Don't be like me in the sense that you escape from everything, because that's not a way. But you feel like too bombarded or receiving too many messages of buying things, just get away from that. Really get away from that. Don't try to be socially acceptable, because that is just a burden. And there is no more love in buying things for others. I mean, you don't love more people because you make them gifts. That's not true. And that is more not true if you actually struggle to do it. That's not real. That can't be the real meaning of all this, if there is a meaning, or if you want to make a meaning, because things, you have to make them meanings. it's not that they have it, maybe they have it beforehand, but you can also build your own meaning to things. And if a person is gonna hate you because you don't make a gift to them, I don't know. And if you're struggling to actually make gifts to them because of the money issue, maybe that's not a person for you. Okay, of course, you have to think about it, all this, not follow my advice like exactly. But I think you understand what I mean. It's like, it can't be. If someone wants you to struggle, like to actually have a harder time than you're having, that doesn't make sense to me. And if they don't accept it, they're not the right people to you. For me, that's not love. So yeah, but for example, as I can't make gifts and I can't buy things, I try to do other things, because only if I feel like I want to do them, of course. Because I like giving people things in a sort of speak, but those things doesn't have to be just material. And this can sound very cliche, because it's like, of course, movies are made around what I'm speaking. This is not new, of course, but I'm here to reinforce the message. But actually, in these times, for example, that we are so lonely and loneliness is growing, and people are kind of aware of it, but at the same time, like, not paying much attention to that fact, but it's like, it's there. The isolation is there. Being present with another one, I think it's a very nice gift. And also, present, it's the word for gift. No, but exactly that, like being there with someone, being going to see someone on those holidays, if you know somebody is alone and you have nothing else to do, and you actually want to be there, can be a nice thing. That can be the present. And okay, you bring cookies, you can buy them. The cheapest ones. Yeah, I know some people would see that as miserable, maybe, or maybe that that's too poor. Well, it's what I can do, and I do it with all my heart. I do it with all my fucking heart. If you don't appreciate it, or you can't appreciate it because you see it's too poor, that is just sad. But I want to feel, I want to not feel sad me, because if I do it, it's because there is a heart in there. It's sad that there are people that would find that poor and not actually appreciate the intention, because there is a real magic. The present the present doesn't have to be big to be valuable. Not at all. To me, that is so obvious. I just don't understand how people can't see it sometimes. Some people, I know there are people that are vibing with, like me right now. I know it. I fucking know it. But it's so shocking, I would say, that there are people that actually can't appreciate little things. Like the littlest things I'm saying. And it's kind of funny, because I have been told that I have to learn that, and maybe I am doing it. To appreciate the littlest things in life, like to be breathing without problems. Now that I said that, I got anxious. Am I breathing without problems? Okay. Breathing without having any problems to breathe. It sounds maybe the clichest thing ever, or maybe like how do you say this? I don't know the word, but maybe it sounds like, oh, okay, you're like the hippiest. But no, actually, it's a lot. Not everybody in this world right now, it's being able to breathe normally. That's basic. It's basic and we don't all have that. And that's just one example. There are so many things in that sense. So yeah, being grateful, that is something important. And I'm sad for the people that maybe get disappointed for maybe not having the best Christmas ever, like the ones they see in the movies. But that's just movies. Movies are not the real world. They never were, and they will never be. They are nice. I love movies. I love watching movies. I love horror movies. Also, a movie I watched once on a Christmas night. I told about this in better detail in my Spanish video, but I'm gonna refer to it briefly here. There was one Christmas night, like the night of 24, where I watched this movie where Tom Hanks, a movie where Tom Hanks acts, which is called Big. He was so young there. 20 years at the most. I don't know, 25 at the most. That movie, I loved watching it in Christmas night. It was so special. That one thing I explained better in my other video is that when I was younger and I spent, things were different in my life and in my family. My parents are separated, divorced. Well, they weren't divorced back then, but separated. So I had like 2 Christmas, and I had the night of 24 and then the morning of 25. Also, my dad's birthday, it's on the 24th, so we also celebrated that. And but yeah, there were nights. We spent the 24th, then like Christmas night, Christmas Eve, I don't know what it's called, with my family, many times with my mom and my grandparents that already passed away. And then we would go to sleep up to the other day. My dad would go for us and take us to his home, and we would open presents there. As I said before in this same video, the presents were great in general. It was fun, it was exciting. But what I remember now is the feeling of all that, just like ritual. That was the pretty thing. That was so pretty. The fact of receiving someone, of having that moment. I think I'm seeing it so clear now. It's not that I wasn't grateful before, of course not. But I do feel like before I maybe did this thing of taking a bit more things for granted. Like, I don't know, like, I knew that this wasn't like, not everybody has this, but it's so particular the way that you can start seeing things so differently with time when you get older. And when you have been struggling also, because I didn't think I was going to struggle like I'm struggling right now in my life with all what I have talked about, being financially unstable, having problems, don't having a home, all that. I did never think I would live that in my life, but I'm living that right now. So of course that has made me appreciate things in a way that I have never appreciated before. In a good or bad way. This is a subject for another video, of course, because it's a long thing to develop. But of course, it has given me that. And as I say, it's not that I didn't appreciate the things I had before. Of course, I did in the moment. But it's incredible how it makes you when you have been struggling. It's so amazing how you feel about things then. Like, everything changes, your perspectives, your perceptions, everything changes in a way that it's weird to say this, because maybe it will sound like you have to suffer to be happy. But there is a truth to that, even if it sounds like shit to say it. Yeah, there is a truth to that. There is a truth to the fact that you have to suffer to know happiness. It's a complicated phrase. It's a complicated statement because you can say things like, okay, so I have to go through abuse to be... Okay, no, not exactly. No, it's not like that. Guys, I have to end this video because my microphone is dying. It's the worst microphone ever because I bought a cheap one. Oh my god, I need resources. But anyway, I wanted to end this video because if not, it's going to be too long also, and nobody's going to listen to it. I mean, probably nobody's going to do, but if anybody does, I don't want it to be insufferably long. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. About Christmas, find your own meaning to it. That would be my advice if you expected any advice. If not, okay, forget me. Forget what it said. But yeah, find your own meaning to it. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. I still like things about Christmas. I mean, I like decorations. That says a lot. And I made some Christmas trees. I mean, I'm going to show you to them. I'm going to show you them, and you're going to see how much I have felt love for this season. But at the same time, the system has killed it for me. Totally and completely smashed it. Like they step on it and they made it puree. I don't know how to say that in English, but you know what I mean. So yeah, the struggle is doing it in your own way, because that's the only way that it's gonna work out, and it's what is real. I still like some Christmas movies, like the one with Renée Zellweger. No, not Renée Zellweger. No, sorry, it's Reese Witherspoon with Vince Vaughn. Oh man, that's a good movie. That's so funny. All the movies I like, Christmas, well, The Grinch, yeah, The Grinch. Big, I mean, I said Big. I don't know if that's a Christmas movie, but I recommend it. I'm trying to think fast about movies I like that are kind of Christmassy or actual Christmas movies. Well, Home Alone, of course, the classics. The classics are all good. The 90s, 2000 classics, I think maybe I love them all. All the special Christmas episodes of shows I like Sabrina. All those. Man, chef kiss, how they say. Mwah, chef fucking kiss. I don't remember anything else right now. So that's it. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening. I hope this video was entertaining, nice, or whatever, but it was a nice experience to you. And see you next time. Please subscribe, like, and all those things that make the channel grow. Yeah, so thanks guys. See you next time. And I hope you have a nice December and nice festivities. Also, if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's perfectly fine. That should be another video. Okay, bye for now. Mwah.